Welcome Virgo to Golden Sun Tarot. My name is Sanika and this is your September 2014 Tarot Forecast reading, your messages from Spirit. If you guys have any personal questions or want any personal insights, click on the box below. You guys will be taken to my website and you'll see all the readings that I offer. Also, be sure to check out the readings for your rising sign and your moon sign for September 2014 because they'll give you a greater awareness and greater perspective on other aspects of your life and messages from Spirit on those aspects of your life, because the energy of your sun sign isn't the only energy in your birth chart. So it's always good to get a perspective on different energies and different aspects of your life. Okay, so Virgo, let's get started. Let's see what September 2014 has in store for you guys. We have the first week of September, we have the second week of September, we have the third week of September, and we have the fourth week of September. And then the last few days of September, I'm going to pick a card for that as well. So there's your fifth week of September. And as I was shuffling the cards, a couple of cards came out, popped out at me, and I believe that when cards pop out like that, they are meant to be included in the reading. They are messages from Spirit, or Spirit wants you to know something through those cards. So I'm just going to pull those cards out for you. Just give me a second, Virgo, to find them. Let's see. Temperance and Virgo. Okay, I'm going to include it in the reading. You had some pretty positive cards pop out. So let me just find those, Virgo. I can't believe it's already September. The year's gone by fast, well, at least for me. Let's see. Let's see what else you guys had. Just give me a second, Virgo, to find your cards. Okay, you guys definitely had that. You guys also had the sun. I remember you guys having the sun. The sun popped out. So let me find that card. Okay. And what else? What else did you guys have? Virgo for September 2014. Let's see. Okay, yes, you guys definitely had that card. Anything else? Let's see if you guys had anything else. And I think that's it, Virgo. I think I'm ready to get started with your reading. Alright, let's get started. Let's definitely get started. Alright, Virgo. Okay. So the first week of September, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. So something is going to move for you. Something, there's good fortune. There's sort of the hand of destiny, of fate, of karma even plays a hand. And something that might have been stuck, or something that you were sort of waiting on to move into much more positive times, into more positive times. There's some fortune coming to you guys. Your wheel is going to turn. It's going to turn in the positive direction. So some situation in your life where you are just sort of waiting on the tides to turn in that situation, that's going to happen for you. There's some fortune in early September, I think, for you guys. And I just want to mention that the energies of these readings, they can overlap. So and also in astrology, there's some belief, sometimes I mean, I've heard of this belief that the month actually starts on the 22nd when the sun changes signs. So a lot of you guys will feel, I believe, these energies even in the last few days of August, possibly the last 10 days. And because life always moves, there's always movement in life, and energy is always flowing. Life just keeps moving, energy keeps flowing. So there's no hard start and stop to these energies. That's the main point I want to make. So there's some fortune coming to you sometime in late August and in early September, and it's good for you. A situation starts to move in the positive direction for you guys. It's very good. Now, Virgo, in the second week of September, you guys have the Fool reversed, okay? So the Fool reversed tells me that there's going to be something that's going to kind of keep you from being whimsical and open to possibilities and open to taking risks even, or new beginnings. Something is holding you back in that second week. You don't feel this energy. You don't feel in within yourself to want to be the fool in something. So something might happen that makes you feel this way. And I feel like it might be the fact that there's always risk involved with new beginnings. Maybe that idea will hold you back from being whimsical and open to possibilities and starting off a new beginning and being individualistic and entrepreneurial in some way. So so the Fool doesn't think about things in very deeply or very seriously. The Fool kind of remains open to possibilities when the Fool is in the upright. So the Fool remains open to options and doesn't think about things too much. But I feel the Fool in reverse, Virgos, for you, you will be weighing things up and really not willing to take things lightheartedly, I feel. And that in or around that second week of September. So something in you is going to make you want to observe rather than jump in without thinking too much. Okay, so I think you are going to be thinking a lot, Virgo, about something, and that's going to kind of keep you from being the fool. Yeah, I think your like mental patterns might bind you a little bit or restrict you from that. Um, you guys also have the Page of Cups in reversed. Now that's the third week of September. So maybe there's a message of love that comes to you, or maybe from a lover or a friend or family situation, some gesture of love, but it isn't as what you want it to be. It isn't fully satisfactory. It isn't fully um, positive. There's some negative slant on it, I feel. Or there's some sort of delay or obstruction in this message coming in, or this new love starting. For some Virgos, it could be a new love that starts or a new love that comes in, and it isn't completely positive. It isn't fully satisfactory to you guys. This could also be your mood. Maybe you're just not willing to give love as openly in that third week of September for some reason. So there's some sort of a delay or obstruction with this new love. Um, so just be aware of that energy, Virgos. And you guys also had this Six of Swords come up, but I'm getting that the Six of Swords should be actually a little bit in reverse for you guys. So the Six of Swords might have to do with this Page of Cups in reversed, and maybe even the Six of Cups that you also got. Maybe your thoughts or ideas are sort of stuck in the past. You're not able to move your emotions and your thoughts on something into calmer waters, into more positive waters and beginnings, and you're sort of stuck, and therefore it might be this message, this page of this message from a lover or a friend or some family situation, something in your emotional life, or something that will affect you emotionally. It could even be in business, but this affects you emotions, your moods. It isn't positive. This message, this offering isn't completely positive, or there's a delay of it coming in, and therefore you're sort of binding yourself. Your emotions and your thoughts bind you. You're not able to move into calmer waters. You're kind of still stuck in a little bit of these choppy waters in your mind. I think it's your thoughts that are binding you. And it might have to do maybe with the past. Maybe you're thinking about things that would have happened in the past, and those are kind of binding you in relation to this, whatever circumstance or people affect you emotionally in September 2014. For some of you, though, for some Virgos, this could be like a past life connection who figures strongly for you guys in September 2014. or this could be events that kind of reoccur from the past for you guys. It could be you returning to the past, or the past comes to you. And I feel, Virgo, this could be, I feel like this kind of overlays September, and to some extent it's like a minor influence, but it overlays like the pretty much the whole month for you. And it's a little positive. I feel it is positive. Could be, again, something minor. It doesn't have to be major. It doesn't have to be like an ex-lover coming back. It could be something like or it doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It could be like a major job project you had in the past coming sort of back to you. It doesn't have to be major. It could be even just minor. It could just be your thoughts go back to the past, or you're feeling very nostalgic, or you're looking to the past for some reason, or you just get a hello from someone from the past. You meet up with someone from the past. Something simple like that, something like that. But it makes you kind of, I think it stays with you, I think, through the whole month for some reason, as a minor influence, not as a major one. Okay. Now, in the 4th week of September, Virgo, you have the Chariot. So that's very good. For some Virgos, you might be traveling, and I think the travel will be very positive. For other Virgos, I think that this is a victory of some sort. You feel like you've arrived, and you feel like you can charge it forward even further into a very directed manner. I think you are, you're not being pulled in different directions here. You're able to control your emotions, I feel, and anything that was pulling you in 2 different directions in some particular area of your life, and you're able to sort of charge forward in a very directed way, in sort of very militaristic way, I feel. And it's positive for you. It's like a victory. It really is a victory, and it's you sort of having arrived, and you have control over like any beasts, anything that was pulling you in 2 different directions, just like these like sphinxes. They're pulling but the man who's a victorious one here has control over these different colored beasts, these different directions and avenues. Okay. There's some sense of victory. If you're traveling, it's very good for travel, Virgo. Some of you, I believe, will be traveling in September, and it's positive. I think good things will come from it and be like a smooth journey. I think you'll get to where you want to go quickly and effectively. Okay? And it is a birthday month for you guys. Happy birthday, Virgos. It's a birthday month, and you guys have the sun as well. So you're going to be quite happy this month, Virgo. It's your solar return. You have the sun. It's a new beginning for you when it comes to a new solar year, a new birth year for you. And I think overall, this energy of the sun, I think with the Wheel of Fortune involved, and tells me that overall, and with the Chariot actually, yeah, definitely the sun and the Chariot, something in your life is going to make you, one particular area in your life is going to keep feeding you this energy of the sun, which is happiness and joy. So even though there's going to be things going on in September for you guys that are somewhat negative, not quite positive, I think you'll be able to navigate through it, and you'll be able to keep your energy up and vitality up, and overall, I think you're going to be going through September on more happier times or happier moods than you have in the past months. And I think it's going to be consistent. It's very interesting. I get that for a lot of the sun signs in September 2014. I feel like I feel that, maybe less so than other signs, Virgo. Some other signs I feel have more control over their lives in September 2014. For you, Virgos, I don't really see that being a strong case, but I feel you will be happy and joyful throughout the month. You'll be moving. There's a lot of movement for you, but you'll always stay on top. Let's just put it that way, of your energy. Your energy will stay on top, and it'll be joyful. And I think it might be one particular situation that keeps feeding you this energy of the sun, this happiness and joy. For some Virgos, if you're this could be related to pregnancy and childbirth, and so it'll be positive news for you guys. Okay. Yeah, for some Virgos, it is about children, I feel. It's good news for you. They might just bring joy into your life this month in September. Children and Virgos, yeah. And then you have the Page of Pentacles in the last few days of September. So I feel, Virgos, the Page of Pentacles is, for you guys, it's a delay in new money coming in, or something new comes in, but again, it isn't quite satisfactory. It's interesting, you have the Page of Cups in reverse in September, and you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So young energy in relation to love and money and material wealth. There could be a delay in it, or not. It may not be as satisfactory as you would have hoped it to be. So there's some sort of a delay in a new money situation, or new material and physical situation that has promise with it, but there's some sort of an obstruction to it, or a negative slant on it. So just be aware of that, Virgo. Again, I'm getting strongly that this is maybe one particular circumstance, but in October you'll be able to kind of carry forward that energy and really direct things in a way. So I feel October will reveal more of the message when it comes to this Page of Cups in reverse and this Page of Pentacles in reverse, right? But in September, know that these circumstances are going to present themselves to you, and you just have to realize that in October 2014, more of these messages will be revealed to you on sort of what is to happen with this Page of Cups in reverse and this Page of Pentacles in reverse. And then finally, you guys have the Ten of Swords and Temperance upright. Okay, Temperance is the 14th card of the major arcana. So Ten of Swords tells me that one outlook you have or viewpoint is going to be completely killed or annihilated in a way. I feel there's hope though from it, because there's a complete death being shown in this card. So his thought patterns or his views on something are completely destroyed. But you see the yellow light, it's not all dark, and there's water here. So there's some sense of relief. I feel there'll be some sense of release and relief for you in September 2014 in regards to something. And I feel this might be, I don't know, this card popped out fairly early as I was shuffling your cards. But I don't want to say this is early September, because I don't think this is in early September. I think this is somewhere towards anywhere from middle to end of September. I'm getting more like maybe the third, or somewhere in like the third week of September, I think, where this kind of you feel you have to let go of a certain way of thinking, or an outlook, or a situation kind of dies out, and it's a release for you. And you feel exhausted from it, I feel, and there may be a sense of you being a little defeated by it. But I feel it's good for you. I feel like it's going to clear out, because the universe, whatever is not meant to hold up, and whatever is sort of fragile, the universe wants it to be released. And that's, I think, what will happen in Virgo for you guys. But don't worry about that Ten of Swords, because you guys have the Sun, which is beautiful. You guys have the Chariot, which is victory. You guys have Wheel of Fortune, and you have Temperance. So Temperance upright, you're able to come together with someone. And I think overall, I think it's a month that will be very moderate for you. You'll be very balanced and tempered. It's also integrating with someone. I think you are able to come together with someone on something. You are firmly keeping your foot on the ground and very balanced. And you in September 2014, I'm also getting for some Virgos, if this is related to a medical situation or a health situation, this is good news. This is good news. The healing is continuing. I think the message here is this healing will come in and continue in September 2014. So it's good news for a medical situation or a health situation for Virgos. The Sun is there to reiterate vitality and positive health, I feel. And I think it's up to you, Virgo. You really got to keep your mood up in September 2014 in order for you, I feel you need to keep the mood of the Sun up, the energy of the Sun in your life, in order to feel temperance, the card of temperance, to get the positive qualities of temperance. You have to really make sure you appreciate and savor the energy of the Sun, or whatever is feeding you that kind of happiness and joy in September 2014. So I think overall it is a positively progressive month for you, Virgos. Some bumps in the road, definitely. But I think overall you'll be on stable grounds. I feel like you'll have your feet on the ground and you'll just keep moving toward October in a good way. Nothing's gonna kind of stop you in your tracks. That's how I feel. Okay, Virgo, so that was your reading for September 2014. If you guys have any personal questions, click on the box below and do check out the readings for your rising sign and your moon sign to see what else is going on for you guys for the rest of the month in other aspects of your life, okay? And I hope you guys have a wonderful September 2014. Happy birthday, Virgos!